Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my singles. Today, we're going to ask Spirit, what is next in love? New love coming, boyfriend, girlfriend, future spouse, significant other, new love for somebody we want to attract. We want to know all about them. We're going to ask for some clues. I've got letters and numbers today. I also have charms for you. We're going to be pulling some charms, timelines, anything about their personality, anything about their soul, I guess. I like to get to what their energy feels like to me. So let's get started. Welcome to any of my Taurus. Welcome back to all of my Taurus. Welcome to anybody that's new. And I'm so grateful that you're here. Let's start with a handful of letters. We're going to get some letters on the table. And Spirit, I am here with anyone who has found this message. If you could please guide me with any messages that you want them to know today, I am listening for you now. So I have the letter E, letter S, let's see, S, W. I have the number 6, could be June, 6 weeks, 6 months, the letter Y, I have an R. I have 2 letter R's, so I will put those together. 2 R's, a letter T, I have an O, I have a V, I have a Y, another Y. Let's put those together. Another Y, and I have the number 7, could be July. And I have a letter G. So we'll just keep those on the table. They could be somebody coming into your life. That you can also use this reading today as a confirmation for someone who's in your life, and you get some evidence that, you know, this is what Spirit wants you to know about this connection as well. So manifestation, manifesting the love you want, or even confirming a love in your life. Spirit, what do you want my Taurus to know today? What is important for them to know? A lasting love. This is your true love. We want a lasting love. We want something that is lifetime. Benefit of the doubt. Give your relationship a chance. Allow this love to grow, Spirit just said. And one more. Let go of the past. Time to cleanse your energy to allow more love in your life. And a lot of us struggle with that. Unfortunately, we have old wounds, we have scars from someone else, but Spirit's saying continue to let go of those and focus on the person that's in front of you. We want to make this into a lasting love, a love of a lifetime. So let's see what the cards are saying today. Spirit, what do you want us to know? What is important for us to know? Where are we headed? I have a Justice card. Beautiful. I have a 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and I have a Queen of Swords. It is coming into me as somebody who's not going to give up on you, all right? Somebody who is either, if there's something that you struggle with, if you struggle with, I have a hard time trusting people, or I have insecurities or fears, financial fears or worries, or things that are just going on in my life, you know, that just overwhelm you, something along those lines. And we all do. All right. I'm not, you know, saying it's any one person. It's like we all have those types of things. This person sees you for good, bad, and ugly. And I feel like this person doesn't give up on you. And as long as we're being truthful and honest with each other, as long as we're being fair and just with each other, I feel like this person is the type of energy that will say, I am going to stay by your side no matter what. This is a no matter what energy to me, that we will get through life. We will solve problems together. We will be there for each other. Not when it gets hard, somebody walks away. Not when it gets oh, this is, you know, I've got to actually put energy and time into a relationship that they decide they don't want it anymore. This is someone that says, no matter what, I want you. A Knight of Wands, absolutely. The Star, absolutely. Look at, it's this sense of, you're everything I hope for, you're everything I dreamed of, and I want to make this work. I want to make this work. And a Wheel of Fortune. They're not going to walk away. No matter what, they will be there. And that's what I want you to hold on to. And that's not everyone. You'd like to think that of everyone. You would like to think that there are people, and there are people that may have even made you that promise in the past, and maybe that's what you struggle with, and they weren't there when you needed them. But you are everything this person has dreamed of, and they are going to hold on to that. So they're going to make it work, even when it gets hard. We're going to focus on the good. We're going to focus on the exciting part and why we fall in love to begin with. But there is going to be days in this connection that we have to be there for each other, Spirit said. Whatever the challenges are going to be on either side. I have spring energy. This love is blooming, blossoming, springtime energy. I have an exotic island. I want to escape with you. I want to take you away. I want to take you on a vacation somewhere. That's nice. I want to take you on a cruise. Beautiful. This person could be very musical. They could be connected to music somehow. Maybe that's their hopes, to be in like the music industry, or maybe that's their part-time business or their full-time hobby or something like that. So there could be something very, very musical about them. That's nice. Ice cream. That could be their downfall. Maybe there's always ice cream in the freezer. Maybe they have a very specific ice cream. I have summertime love and beaches. Something going on around the beaches. I have country life, being outside, spending time in nature, being outside, just enjoying each other is how it's coming into me. The Virgo energy. They may have a cat. You may have a cat. Be a cat in our family in the future, and very spiritually connected. I like that. So that is gorgeous. Let's see what other clues they have for us. They're saying bottom of the deck, they have a cat. Part of me feels like it's a black and white cat, like a, what are they called? Tuxedo cat? Black and white cat. Let's see what else they're saying. I have strong arms, but that's coming into me as I want to hold you in my arms. And maybe they're a lot bigger than you, like they're just a larger person than you are, and those arms kind of just wrap all the way around you, and you just feel like, oh my God, I'm just in this person's arms. I love your smile. They love your smile. You love their smile. That's important. Teeth are important. Smile's like right up there on my list of, okay, you got a nice smile. I need that. Great body. They have a great body. Maybe they work out. They're talented. You see them as talented, whether it's musically, artistic. You see them as they have some kind of talent. So that's nice. And let's see, they're very close to their family. Medium hair, medium colored hair. They could like to do gaming as a hobby. Maybe that's something that they do. Maybe, hopefully they don't do it all the time. It's just something they do every once in a while. Math and science are their strengths. I have management. Maybe they're a leader at their job. Maybe they manage a company. They are in control of other people. Let's say I have medical field. Okay, maybe they went to school for medicine, or they're connected to medical offices, doctors' offices, even working in a hospital in some capacity, in some kind of management capacity, in even hospitals. I have waves, and I have law. So law or medical. They could have gone to law school. I don't know. Maybe they are connected, but They're good. They've got to, let's put it this way. Whatever they're doing for work, they are educated and they've got a good job for sure. They buy flowers. They like to buy flowers, and they may have a black car, dark color car. They could be a middle child. They could have siblings. They like to make money. That's good to know. And they love fast food. They probably work out. They're probably one of those people who, because they work out, they feel like they can eat whatever they want, but maybe you'll influence them to eat healthier. Maybe you'll say, hey, cool it on being a junk food junkie, like maybe because they're single, they don't cook for themselves, or they just grab things on the fly very quickly. Maybe they know that about themselves, like I really should be eating better, something along those lines. I have a bald fade. That's a very tight haircut. They keep their hair very short. They could be in the building trade. So we've got, now these could be but multiple careers. So you could have somebody who, maybe you're in medical and they're in the building trades, or you're in law and they're in the building trades. So that could be like one of your careers and the other. So maybe Spirits is showing you that, you have different fields of work, but they could really work together. Plays an instrument. I'm going to go with that as being a very significant clue, because I feel like that's a big part of who they are, is this musical ability. So maybe they have a job that is, to pay the bills, but they really are ambitious to have something on the side, or band, or they write music or play music somehow. But part of me feels like that's a big part of their life. Let's see what sign they are. I have a Cancer. They could be a Cancer. They could be an Aquarius. They could be a Pisces. Okay, so those are some additional signs. Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this connection? What is important for us right now in this connection? The 5 of Spades, 5 of Swords. I have a Jack of Hearts, which is my Knight of Cups in this deck. And then I have a 8 of Diamonds, which is my 8 of Pentacles. So hard work. Jack of Hearts. Hopeless romantic. So there's a part of me that feels like they have been knocked down before. There is a wound there, whether it was another marriage or a long-term relationship, or even somebody that they thought they were going to spend the rest of their life with, and then it got cut off somehow, like even like a broken engagement. So there could be a wound there, but it is this feeling of they still believe in love. They're that hopeless romantic with the flowers and the charm, and they still believe in love, even though they got knocked down. They either believe in themselves, or they believe there's somebody out there for them, and you're it. They're not willing to give up on themselves. They probably throw themselves into their work right now. They probably have been putting in like overtime into their work, because they've been trying to just, I guess, focus on an area of their life that they're good at. If they felt that their relationships in the past weren't what they thought it was going to be. So they probably turned around and became, a little bit obsessed with their work, threw themselves into work, and then just waited for the right one to come along, is how I feel. But having gone through this experience, we had said that this person was in the mindset of they will never give up on you. They were willing to work at a relationship. Maybe they had someone that just walked away when it got tough, and they said, two people can work through things. Like, it just didn't make sense to them at the time, but now it will make sense because Spirit had something so much better for them. but they're willing to work at something. And it's like, I will never give up on you. I will never give up on us. Like there's that, I will always be there for you. I know what I want, and that's you. I feel like once they make up their mind, they do decide that you are it. I do feel that way. Marry me. Marry me. There's that hopeless romantic in them. I do feel that way. I mean, this is that I just, and even right from the beginning, even if they just saying it in the beginning, even just kiddingly, like, I'm going to marry you someday. You know, I just feel like I'm going to marry you. Like, you're just perfect for me. So maybe that is what they're looking for. Maybe this person is actually looking for somebody to spend their life with. And they don't want to just date somebody for years on end. They actually want to be in a committed relationship, a long-term relationship. There are people that are looking for that. You make my heart skip a beat. Beautiful. My mind is telling me no, and my heart is telling me yes. A little bit of it's going very quickly. A little bit of it's moved very fast. And maybe they're saying, maybe I should be slowing this down a little bit, or maybe we should just be going one step at a time. But when you find the right person, sometimes it does go very quickly. And if you're both adults and you both know what you want, you know, you can decide within a matter of weeks or months that you just want to be together, and you just stay together from that point on. So that is kind of how I feel about this kind of a connection. I want to have a baby. Maybe there's a time element about, I want to settle down. I'd like to be married. Maybe that they're looking at their own timeline for those of you that are in your 30s, or, you know, you'd like to have a child before your X age, you know, so that does affect relationships. If somebody wants to have a family and they're looking at how old they are, they will move things along sooner or faster, because they're like, I want to have a child in my lifetime, and I don't want to wait 3 years. I think that we can be together, and I know that we would be happy together. So they may move that timeline along a little bit faster even. You've got my heart. You've got my heart, and you are my sunshine. So this is a sense of, I'm falling in love with you. I'm falling in love with you very quickly. And I do feel like there's outside factors, a timeline of some kind, wanting to settle down, wanting it all. Okay. And that could be influencing. I'm so happy I found somebody that I think I could have all of those things with. So for those of you that are looking for that, then Spirit's letting you know that you can have it all. You can have it all in January. All right. So that feels like a birth date to me. I have in the winter. In the winter, I have a long time. That's coming into me as we'll be together for a long time and within a year. So now you may meet this person now, but even if I took like within a year and we had it into January of next year, we could meet them now, and then it turns into, by the beginning of next year, we know we're going to be together. We know we're going to stay together. We might make some big decisions in the winter time about our relationship. We want to move in together. We want to buy a home together. We got engaged, you know, so that could be the influencing there. So don't look at the winter as, you know, geez, that seems so far away. Look at it as maybe Spirit. Yeah, look at, they're saying bottom of the deck flipping over. There's a lot of energy here in these winter months, obviously. So something is brewing. You could meet somebody now, and maybe Spirit saying the turn of the year could be the time element that we realize this is the person I'm going to stay with. This is the person that I'm in it for the long run, something like that. And again, divine timing, Spirit, is this the person that is meant to be? Is this the person that's meant to be? Meditation brings answers. Okay, so keep manifesting, keep doing the work, bringing this person. They're saying perfect timing. This is perfect timing for you. Maybe you're ready to receive this love. And then I have forgiveness, letting go. They had said let go earlier. Of course. Let's focus on the perfect timing, divine timing. When is this person meant to be in your life? That is the most important. Let's get a couple of clues. Spirit, what is it that you have for us for this person? I've got my charms and my scoop. Let's get some clues. Let's just see what they're saying. Okay, I've got the letter K. I have the letter T. We had a T before. I've got a couple more signs. I have, what does this say? I have a Cancer. And I have an Aquarius. I have the number 5. Could be May, could be 5 weeks, 5 months, the 5th of the month. I have a person all dolled up. So getting dressed up for dates, that's kind of how that came into me. And I have this little fishing boat. Not that they're a fisherman, but I want to put it out there as there's a lot of fish in the sea. And maybe this person has dated a lot of different people. And maybe this person has been through something that was, that wounded them, like we all have, broken heart. So they're not naive to when they meet somebody that they really want to be with, that they know the difference. So they know that there's a lot of different people out there. But now that they've met you, it's this feeling of, I just know that you're the person that I'm supposed to be with. Spirit, what do you want us to know about this connection? I have a Devil. Okay, I'm going to come back to that in a minute. I want to see what else they say. The 7 of Swords. Oh boy. You might have some trust issues with this person. Not that you can't trust them, but they have trust issues in general. Whoever wounded them probably lied to them, probably cheated on them, probably just created all kinds of chaos and crisis in their life. So they may have some story that they share. 4 of Pentacles, it made it very difficult for them. So that is probably going to come out of the woodwork, but that's not you. That's not you, but it is a wound. It is a scar. Think of it as a scar. And it's something that, in the background, you just want to make sure that they keep focusing on you, which is you're a Queen of Wands. So you are offering them something so much more. And then look at this 8 of Wands. That's gorgeous. The sense of the unicorns like running down the path, heading towards something new, a total different change of direction. They may even say that the difference between you and a past relationship is like night and day, which is good because the past relationship for them didn't work out. So you may be so different that they just keep saying in their mind, like, I just can't believe how different this relationship is. I can't believe how much better this relationship is or how much easier this relationship is. It's because it's you and it's right. I have an 8 of Swords. Don't hold back. Don't allow them to hold back. Try to break through their if they have old wounds, then you break through it. Just be yourself, Spirit just said. Just be yourself and keep showing them that you're not the one that hurt them, something like that. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you want me to know? I want to hold you in my arms and kiss you. I love that. I just want to hold you. I also love this. You are a new direction for them. You are a total change of direction for them. You're my best friend and my lover. And that's the truth. Not only am I attracted to you, not only is there passion in this connection, but you inspire me. You give me hope. You are somebody I want to talk to at the end of my day. You're there for me. So there's so many different reasons that we're going to fall in love. And that's what I want you to think about. Spirit, please share with me my person. I love spending time with you. I don't care what we do. I want to be by your side. No matter what, I want to be by your side. That is how it's coming in very clearly. You are the missing piece of the puzzle. I love that also. I was searching for somebody like you. So, everybody goes through relationships. I think that if somebody has had a broken heart, I think sometimes it's good because it shows us when we have new love come into our life that we have this sense of gratitude for it, that we appreciate what we have because it's fragile and we don't always fall in love with everybody that we meet. So I feel like I have an overall just great, I'm grateful you're in my life. I'm grateful that I found you. Energy also. I've never felt this way before, and you've changed me. Gorgeous. I love you with all of my heart. I do feel that. This person's not going to give up on you. They're not going to give up on this connection. I'm asking others about you. I want to get to know you. I can't get enough of you. I love that too. I'm ready to reveal my true feelings for you. So they're not going to hold back. They may have fears and they may have some trust issues initially, but they're not going to hold back their feelings because I'm at home when I'm with you. I love that. You find that one person and you do want to share a home with them. You want to wake up to them. You want to go to bed with them. You want to make love to them. You want to eat breakfast with them, everything. And you do feel at home when it's the right person. So that's a great message. Let's thank Spirit. Let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, Taurus, for your support. Claim this reading below. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.